What a treat to have Richard Miller here in person this time, all the way from San Diego for time in New York. We're just so thrilled to have you here in person tonight. My name is Alina Bloomgarden. As always, it's my treat to welcome you all and to kick off this beautiful evening, July 4th, with some music and our wonderful host, the wonderful Antoinette Montague. Please join us right now and have a lovely evening. We'll be back.
Not only will we be back, but we are here. Music on the inside. Give yourselves a round of applause for hanging out today. Yeah, that's right. There we go. I'm in Syracuse, New York, with Family of Choice, and you are a family of choice. And I see lots of wonderful folks out there. Belated birthday wishes to Patricia Adams, and boy, have we got some show for you tonight. Eduardo Canto. Let's block everybody up so nobody gets in trouble with me. It's early in the day. All right. So, Eduardo Cantoa, Brazilian artist, Bobby Lavelle, Melissa Slocum, Don Braden. We've got wonderful David Coleman Rocks, Vanessa Falabella in with Richard's wife up there. They're all in Alina's apartment right now. Doesn't look like you all in the same space. Wave to each other. We just try to can't figure out where you are. It's all good. Eduardo again, and the great, incredible, multi-Grammy nominated Bobby Lavelle will be with us today. So if you mess around and decide to go and get hot dogs earlier than the show ends, you will miss out. Hang out with everybody, and we say happy birthday to our great nation, the United States of America. There we go. And our first guest, the incredible Edward Canto. I am just so amazed with this incredible artist, nominated for Brazilian Singer of the Year. He's a multi-medalist who's recorded with the founders of the Bossa Nova. And he is an excellent, sensual baritone with a special gift for us and our guest today. Please welcome Eduardo. We got a crush on you, Canto.
Tem que ser agora ou nunca mais. Deixar para amanhã, porque se hoje há tempo demais, talvez amanhã eu não possa voltar, ou quem sabe você mesma não irá mais me aceitar. Reconheço a razão da sua timidez, é porque o encontro hoje é a primeira vez. Vamos mergulhar no mundo de prazer. Eu tenho mil declarações de amor pra você. Amanhã eu quero é sentir saudade e poder dizer que hoje amei de verdade, meu amor. Amanhã eu quero é sentir saudade e poder dizer que hoje amei de verdade. Tem que ser agora ou nunca mais. Deixa pra amanhã, porque se hoje há tempo demais, talvez amanhã eu não possa voltar, ou quem sabe você mesma não irá mais me aceitar. Reconheço a razão da sua timidez. É porque o encontro hoje é a primeira vez. Vamos mergulhar no mundo de prazer. Eu tenho mil declarações de amor pra você. Amanhã eu quero é sentir saudade e poder dizer que hoje amei de verdade, meu amor. Amanhã eu quero é sentir saudades e poder dizer que hoje amei de verdade.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and he'll be back with us a little later in the program. What a joyful smile, joyful sound,
Really.
beautiful singing. Bless you, and thank you for being with us. All right, our next guest is family to the Music on the Inside family here. Music on the Inside is a program that we went into the prisons. And it was a program started by Lena Bloomgarden, who you'll hear from a little bit later on. But I met Richard as we taught incarcerated persons. He taught them guitar in a masterful and magical way. And I taught them singing and shouting and hollering, because they don't get a chance to do that while they're in jail. If they go to hollering, they put them someplace else special. So they got a chance to holler and sing back and forth and call and response and let that energy go. And then once the pandemic came, I'd been teaching at Marymount College on Zoom and had a radio show on HCR, which we rebroadcasted, a great show this past Saturday. It was wonderful. So we've been doing this amazing show with the most amazing artists. No two shows alike. No two shows, no repeats of a show. We have had some guests come back as family members, but it's just been a unique and wonderful thing. And you can contribute to Music on the Inside by going to musicontheinside.org and clicking the donate button. And if you are uptight and you're still writing checks like Oprah, then you just find out where the address is from by info@musicontheinside. And just give generously, because we not only are trying to help incarcerated persons, but we're also trying to support the artists. And now that things are opening up a little bit, you'd be surprised. Not everybody's coming outside, right, Katie McGrath? There you go. So Katie will put up in our chat the place where you can link and hook up and donate and contribute and love on us as we love on you on this, our nation's birthday, right? Yay! All right, hip hip hooray for the 4th of July today. Hip hip hooray. All right. Our next incredible guest is Music on the Inside family. Bobby Lavelle is a tripler. That means he plays saxophone, flute, clarinet, but he also is a great pianist, as his dad was absolutely Rob Honeymoon Gardner was a pianist and an organist. I like to talk about people who have parents that are in this business, because look at his face. He's just smiling and everything. It's a beautiful thing. 20 plus years in the Duke Ellington Orchestra, and when I met him, he was the #1 seat there, as well as in Jimmy Heath's big band out at the wonderful Queen's Jazz Orchestra situation and Jimmy Heath Big Band. He has traveled all over the world, from the Caribbean to Europe. You just name it. He's much beloved. He has the great Bobby Lavelle Orchestra. Last I saw them was at Birdland, and he flipped everybody completely out with the great arrangements that are much beloved by Slide Hampton and Jimmy Heath. Please welcome our friend, our brother, our love, the great, the incredible, the deliciously delectable Bobby Lavelle.
Thank you very much. I had no idea that anybody even knew my dad. My dad was Bob Honeymoon Garney. He was He was my very first influence and probably the person I played best with, as he is probably one of the best accompanists. In fact, his nickname was Honeymoon. Everyone knew him as Honeymoon. And when I started to come around on the scene in Memphis, they would call me Little Moon or they would call me Half Moon. And in fact, they still call me that, when I'm at home, So, and I wear that, that badge with honor. But my dad was honored, a few years ago on Bill Street. I don't know if you know anything about Memphis, but the mecca of the African American entertainment, and jazz and all this stuff happened on Bill Street in Memphis. And now Bill Street has honored a lot of musicians and entertainers with notes. If you've been to Hollywood, you notice on Hollywood Boulevard, there's a star that they give to various people. And they have on the Walk of Fame, they have the star there honoring them. Well, there in Memphis, my dad and the people in his band, Fred Ford and others, they have a note there on Bill Street. So I'm quite proud of that, you know. But I thank you so much. And I take great pride in being a part of this, as we absolutely incarcerate too many people in this country. And we leave people incarcerated who shouldn't be there for technicalities that should not exist. When they find out that someone is innocent of a crime, they should find a way to get that person out of jail. And a lot of times people end up laying in jail because of some technicality on our statutes and on our books. We need to correct that. And we incarcerate far too many people. And we won't go into the racial portion of it, and the disparity of black people being and people of color being incarcerated. That's a much longer conversation than I'm willing to have right now. I'm taking a little bit more time to speak because I normally go right into playing, but I, am an advocate of what MOTI stands for and what's happening here. I don't really always talk about it, but we here in this country have an obligation, if we are of sound mind, to take a look at what we're doing for us incarcerating people who should not be there, and get those people out. It's not a hard thing to determine. Someone did not commit this crime. They did not do this thing. And even if they committed a crime, some are in there for too long of a periods for the crimes they do. And we who are out here free, a lot of times we just walk around and enjoy our freedoms and never take a look at that. So those of you who don't look at that, take a closer look at that. And I won't go on because this is a much longer conversation than we can have right now. But I am very proud to be a part of the effort, to support those people and have a place for them to come, when they are out and have someone to understand what happened to them. So thank you very much for allowing me this short time to speak on that. Now,
Thank you, Bobby. Important. Thank you.
okay, now what I'm going to take you through, I had wanted to play with tracks, but the tracks don't always line up properly. So I'm just going to take you through what I call a visit with the saxophone, and we'll see where we start and see where we end up.
Bobby Lavelle. Whoa!
That's kind of what I call music conversation with myself. Try to take you on a little trip musically. I hope you enjoyed it.
Let's switch over to Bobby Sanabria. Bobby is a multi uh, Grammy nominated artist, a supreme educator, an incredible big band leader. He has worked with the likes of Bobby Lavelle. No, he's never worked with Bobby Lavelle, but Mario Balzan. He's worked with Mario Balzan, Dizzy Gillespie, Ray Barretto, and just so many great artists all over the globe. I think he'll be with Jazzmobile this summer. What is your Jazzmobile date that people can come out to?
I believe it's August 25th. It's the last concert of Jazzmobile. It'll be either at Marcus Garvey Park or at Grant's Tomb. It's the with my Multiverse Big Band. It'll be the last concert of the summer for Jazzmobile. So we're gonna go out with a bang. Hopefully you can all make it.
Absolutely. The main thing that we all love Bobby for is when the Grammys decided they wanted to cancel the Latin Grammys, he fought for it. He fought for it and made sure that there was an umbrella of categories that were not forgotten. What were some of those categories not forgotten, Bobby?
Well, they canceled 31, but we were able to get back, besides the Latin jazz category, traditional R&B, a few of the classical categories as well. So the moral of the story is, like my mother always taught me, if you see something or hear something that's wrong, you must speak up and let your voice be heard, because injustice never can be tolerated. So.
Absolutely. And so it is with great pride and pleasure. Why do you keep coming back to help us out with music on the inside?
Because human beings can't exist without music, and it's a great cause. We uplift everyone, inspire them, and entertain them with music, the greatest, in my opinion, of all art forms. So whenever you call, if I can make it, I'll always be here. Thank you. It's a privilege and honor being with you, Alina, and everybody else who's participating this evening. So thank you for sharing all your talents.
Alrighty. And now, without further hesitation, the great, the incredible, the wonderful, the patient Bobby Sanabria.
Thank you so much, Antoinette. I'm going to be playing soft because I'm going to be singing as well, and I don't have a microphone.
Is the cat going to be?
The rhythm that I'm playing right now is what we call the clave. And I'm coming to you from my home in the Bronx. So if you hear any noises in the background, it's just the sounds of the city. Ache moyupa orisa, moyupa rako, moyupa orisa. Ache moyupa orisa, moyupa rako, moyupa orisa. Ibarako moyupara, ibarako moyupara. Omo de conico ibarako, ako moyupara elekpa chulo. Ibarako moyupara. Ibarako moyupara, omo de conico ibarako, ako moyupara elekpa chulo. Ibarako moyupara, ibarako moyupara, omo de conico ibarako, ako moyupara elekpa chulo. Estoy tan enamorado de la negrita Tomasa, que cuando se va de casa, pero qué triste me pongo. Estoy tan enamorado de la negrita Tomasa, que cuando se va de casa, pero qué triste me pongo. Óyelo bien, ay, óyelo bien, ay, óyelo bien, ay. Oye ya mi son, esa negra linda Santa Cámara que me dio mi lomo. Esa negra linda Santa Cámara que me dio mi lomo. Ay, lo más que me gusta es la comida, ella cocina. Lo más que me gusta es la café que mi negrita me cuela. Lo más que me gusta es la comida que ella cocina. Lo más que me gusta es la café que mi negrita me cuela. Óyelo bien, ay, óyelo bien, ay, óyelo bien, ay. Oye ya mi son, esa negra que linda Santa Cámara que me dio mi longo. Esa negra linda Santa Cámara que me Tikiribu, mantica, tikiribu, mantica, pero que toma chocolate. abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino, abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino, abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino, abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino, que son de lo más sublime que brinde la isla Cuba, que son de lo más sublime que brinde la isla Cuba, traído de África, tierra lejana ya, y a Nueva York con los boricuas que toca con sabor. Abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino, abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino, abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino, abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino, el son, el son, el son, I just wanted to let you know, everybody, please have a safe 4th of July. There's a lot of crazy people out there throwing fireworks and explosive devices, so please be careful. If you have children, make sure they're safe. And remember what Plato supposedly once said, and my mother taught me, be kind to one another because one another is all we have. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you. I met Richard Miller for the first time in person the other night, man. It was great meeting you, and I wanted to say thanks to Antoinette, to you, and to Alina, to Katie McGrath and all the others, who put this thing on, which has, been a lifeline musically for some of us and for me. It's kept me in contact with the music community, in a very special way. But meeting Richard was quite fun because we've had a relationship for this past year on this Zoom, and to be there with him was quite fun for me, and to see you guys for the first time in many months. So I don't want to take up a lot of time, but I did want to recognize that moment as being really special to me.
Special for me too, Bobby. Yeah.
Absolutely
Okay.
special for us all. And moving right along, we have our wonderful bassist Melissa Slocum has been with Phantom of the Opera since 1999. She's worked with legends such as Art Blakey, Lionel Hampton, Cab Calloway, Clark Terry, Wynton Marsalis, Ralph Peterson. You just name them. She is also just cherished by myself, among others. Please welcome wonderful Melissa Slocum of orchestral and small trios and you name it. She does it. Please welcome Melissa Slocum.
Hey everybody, really my pleasure to be here with this wonderful company, with all you wonderful people. And so I'm doing a little experiment, and I'm going to sing a little while I play, so we'll see how it goes. So you can join me in it's a maiden voyage, really. Okay? All right. Do I love you? Oh my, do I, honey? Indeed I do. Do I need you? Oh my, do I, honey? Indeed I do. I'm glad that I'm the one who found you. That's why I'm always hanging round you. Do I love you? Oh my, do
Thank you so much, Melissa. And we also want to give a great shout out to the wonderful Allison Williams, R&B star of "Just Call My Name and I'll Come Running." We got so many other artists out there. We'll shout them out later on, but we're going to now introduce and present the incredible Don Braden, the Earth, Wind, and wonderful Don Braden, and his world-class artist, Harvard graduate. The New York Times says he plays with love and passion, has been with the likes of Betty Carter, Wynton Marsalis, Freddie Hubbard, and hundreds of amazing artists, a global artist. He is also an incredible educator, and he also teaches for music on the inside. So please welcome, and we know it's summertime because Don got his shorts on. Yes, yes. All right, ladies.
Exactly.
Sure, absolutely.
Exactly.
Exactly. There we go. Please welcome the wonderful Don Braden.
Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for all that great music. Great to hear you, Melissa, Bobby, my man, Bobby and Bobby. Yeah, just great music and great to be here. Great to do. I'm proud to volunteer for Moti, and just great to be part of this family, part of this community. So I'm gonna play, and happy 4th to everyone. I'm gonna play something, a little solo piece, or solo rendition, shall I say, of Herbie Hancock classic tune from my latest CD is a tribute to Herbie Hancock. It's called "In the Spirit of Herbie Hancock," co-led with the bassist Yotis Tepa. And this is "Driftin' by Herbie Hancock. So you guys enjoy. Thank you for listening. And here we go.
All right, all right.
Thank you very much for drifting.
How do you keep hanging with us, supporting this program called Music on the Inside for incarcerated people, as well as teaching? I believe Daoud Rahman is one of
Yeah,
you. He was
yeah.
formerly incarcerated after 45 years. Was it 45 years? It's a
A little
long,
longer, actually, I think. Yeah.
yeah, it's a long time.
46, yeah.
46, 45, 46.
46 or 45. Well, look, first off, we, I count my blessings every day for the many blessings that I have. And part of that is the good parts of this country, which are many, right? Which we're celebrating this birthday today. However, as Bobby Lavelle stated before, there have been highly unfortunate and disproportionate and shameful over incarceration of folks, especially of color. And, you know, given the gifts that I feel like I've received, and I feel thankful, I feel more than obligated. Benny Golson, my mentor, always said, noblesse oblige. It's something one of the most important things he taught me. Nobility obligates. If you have the capability to help folks, you're obligated, period. And so that's, as far as I'm concerned, all the various, and there's nothing, I would hardly call myself a philanthropist, not even close, but I try to be as generous as I can with my time and my energy and my money and my thoughts in terms of what I can do to help people. You know, things I would share, things about health and fitness. You guys have seen some of what I've done. And what I try to symbolize, as much as I can pay it forward, I do. And Moti is a great opportunity for me to give something to a community that's really deserving and needy of as much energy as folks who are able that can spare. You know, honestly, it's really a worthwhile organization to me, and Dawood has been tremendous, great spirit. You know, really enjoy working with him, and I'm really honored to help with the organization as well.
Well, thank you so much. We are really grateful to have you here. Happy 4th to you as well. And what was that? Noblesse, nobly?
Noblesse oblige. Noblesse oblige. That's an important one, and I try to have that guide my whole life, among many other things. But that's one of the strong ones for sure. Benny Golson, my man. You know.
Well, thank you for that seed. We can't appreciate you. Don Braden. Give him a nice wave. Thank you for being terrific with
you.
us. And we hope to see you again very, very soon.
Yep.
Our
Yep.
next guest is the queen of our flagship. She started Music on the Inside 5 years ago, and together we all started this music while we were on the inside during the triple pandemic. She began Reel to Reel for Lincoln Center, and then was the person who put forth the recommendation, request, and grants, etc., for Jazz at Lincoln Center, and hired Wynton Marsalis. So please put your hands together for Central Park's favorite ballerina dancer, Alina Bloomgarden.
Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, Antoinette. You know, just so beautiful to hear Don Braden just now, and speaking about Dawood, and I'm about to introduce somebody else who was also impacted by the criminal justice system and incarcerated for decades. Another person who really kept himself alive through music, a wonderful musician and storyteller. And actually, next week we're having a summer break, and I'd love everyone to join me. And on July 11th, David Coleman Rocks, we call him David Coleman Rocks, David Coleman, will be performing on the Great Lawn. And I want you, David, when you come on, to put something in the chat so we all know exactly where to go. I'm going to try to be there, and I want to invite everyone to join us to support you in person. But right now, you were recommended to us, like so many others, from our friends at the Fortune Society, and we're so happy to be supporting people who've been incarcerated and now coming out, and to support people with music lessons and opportunities to perform with some of these great musicians. We feel it's life-changing. We hope it is for you, and we're delighted to welcome now the wonderful David Coleman Rocks.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll put my information in the chat. But just briefly, next Sunday, I'm starting my show. Finally got it back. Hopefully, we're getting back on track. I'll be at the Great Lawn at Rye Presbyterian Church at 3:30. And we're going to do my show, Three Chords into Truth. Journey of Hope and Redemption through Music, where I tell some of my life story. which involves my incarceration and how music, and I accent it through music so people can remember those little pieces, and so we can all remember that. Therefore, but for the grace of God, go many of us. So the song I'm going to play right now is one of those songs from the show. It's called "The Battle of the Soul." It was co-written with my friend Warner Williams, and it's about what do you do when you're all alone, and the only thing you have to face is those demons that are in your head, and the person that you got to look back at you in the mirror. So that's what this song is basically related to.
Do you understand the call? Is there anyone out there? Is there anyone listening beyond these four walls? I'm barely holding on, noose around my neck, walking the tightrope, counting every step, drowning in the pool of regret. Do I have the strength to die? The death that opens the gate, the courage to gaze beyond the abyss where God awaits. Is it worth the pain, tearing myself apart? Rebuild the foundation, have a change of heart. And shawless I walk on my way to broken dreams. There's a door ahead, little crack in time, glimmer of hope, maybe it's mine. Crack in the door, whisper of a cry, tiny beam of light, just a little spark, pulling me back to myself, staring me in the eye. Do I have the strength to die? That opens the gate, the courage to gaze beyond the abyss where God awaits. Is it worth the pain, tearing myself apart? Rebuild the foundation, have a change of heart. For all the theologians out there, ascending the ladder, Jacob left behind, slowly emerging as I climb from the deep sleep of my mind. In the middle of the night, hear the voice. Do you understand the call? Is there anyone out there? Is there anyone listening beyond these four walls? Do I have the strength to die? Death that opens the gate, the courage to gaze beyond the abyss where God awaits. Is
Grammy. Thank you.
Yeah. Oops.
Please come back soon. I can't believe you served as many decades as you did, because you're still a young person building your life in such a great way. So we're so happy to have you with us, a true musician and a great songwriter. In fact, we were talking about maybe having you teach for us. We're going to be teaching songwriting in the prisons now because they want us to come back remotely. And I thought it'd be wonderful for you to work with Antoinette and with some of us as we go back in. So I hope I can make that work, and it would just be great to have you. And please
thank
put in the, please put in the chat where you're going to be next Sunday so we can support you.
All right.
Now, Antoinette, we're only sorry that you're not here in person, because here I am with Richard and Vanessa in person in New York. And I want to say and add to what everyone else said about Friday night, nobody was more proud than me to see our whole team together in person, Richard and Vanessa and Antoinette and Bobby Lavelle. And there we were at the Gypsy Rose Bistro live in New York City. It was such a treat.
Yes, a part of
Come back soon.
Absolutely. And so now our next artist is, she started music on the inside several years ago, as well as Reel to Reel, and hired Wynton Marsalis. And she's going to be flanked and supported by the great Richard Miller and his wonderful, beautiful bride, Vanessa Falabella. Hey, you guys can tell you're married because they got the same colors on and the dress and the shirt. That's a good happy marriage.
I'm so proud to be here. Thank
So
you
this is
much.
my song to Vanessa and Richard, and just to say from my heart, this song. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, Queensboro Correctional Facility, and all those other places. The children's carousel, wishing well. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day like this one, and everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll see you in the morning sun and when the night is new. I'll be looking at the moon and I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you both that way. I'll see you in the morning sun and when the night is new. I'll be looking at the moon and I'll be seeing you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you.
All righty. Wonderful. What a lovely night. Again, put in the chat if you are interested in one of Joan's illustrations. Make a fair contribution. Want to thank all those who have contributed thus far. Grace Hackett, Dr. Hackett, and so many of the other folks that are out there. Wonderful Mary Coleman, John Brathwaite of the Westchester Jazz Society. So many of you have contributed, including wonderful Vicki Brackens. I'm here with her, and you can check out Brackens Financial Consultants at brackensfsn.com. You just can't find better advice as far as what to do with your paper right now. I see Patricia Adams. I see little Mimi out there, one of our darlings of jazz and violin and vocal. So we just thank you all. Thank each and every one of you for not finding it, as they say, robbery on this nation's birthday, the 4th of July. We have this country, so we must have a united consciousness to become a better family, a better class of people, a better loving world. You don't hear any of the politicians talk about love. So we're looking for people who want to run with at least love in one of the issues of their platform, because without it, we are simply absolutely nothing. So our closing out artist, we're bringing back the incredible Eduardo Canto. Is he there? And if not, I will close us out thusly.
Directly from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Se o senhor não está lembrado, dá licença de contar. Aqui onde agora está, nesse edifício ar, era uma casa velha, um palacete assombrado. Foi aqui, seu moço, que eu, Mato Grosso e o Joca construímos nossa maloca. Mas um dia nós nem pôde se lembrar. Veio os homens com a ferramenta que o dono mandou derrubar. Peguemos todas nossas coisas e fomos pro meio da rua apreciar a demolição. Mas que tristeza que nós sentia, cada tábua que caía doía no coração. Mato Grosso quis gritar lá de cima, eu falei, os homens tá com a razão, nós arranja outro lugar. Só nos conformemos quando Joca falou, Deus dá o frio conforme o cobertor. E hoje nós pega as paias nas gramas dos jardins. E pra esquecer, nós cantemos assim. Saudosa maloca, maloca querida, din onde nós passemos dias felizes de nossas vidas. Saudosa maloca, maloca querida, din de nossas vidas. Joga as cascas pra lá, joga as cascas pra lá, joga as cascas pra lá, meu bem. Joga as cascas pra lá, joga as cascas pra lá, joga as cascas pra lá, meu bem.
Eduardo Canto.
Thank you very much.
I want to thank our guest again, Eduardo Canto, who opened and closed for us today. And right now he's right in Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro, right, Richard?
That's right.
We've got wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today. Give us another round of applause. Wonderful Bobby Lavelle, the incredible, sensational Melissa Slocum, our fantastic Bobby Sanabria, Don Brayton. Don is a Grayton. Don Brayton. David Coleman Rocks. Absolutely. Eduardo Canto and wonderful Vanessa Falabella. wonderful Alina.
2 weeks from now to celebrate your birthday. I hope everyone joins us for the wonderful celebration of the one and only Antoinette Montague. We're taking a week off next week for the summer. Enjoy the week off and go see David Coleman Rocks. I'll be there. I hope to be there.
Absolutely. And on the 18th, they're going to celebrate my birthday. I was born on the 21st, but they took their time taking the paperwork down on the 22nd. So I'm just going to take the whole last week of July. That'll
Amen.
right. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tammy Gilbo, our wonderful, my host and family of choice, Miss Jones, and our dog. What's the dog's name?
High air conditioning.
Bella is our dog. Everybody, please have a great, great time. Remember, God bless
Bless America.
my home, sweet home. Yes, God bless America, my home, sweet home. All right, we love you. Thank you so much. And we will see you in 2 weeks. Bring your party hats on. Bring some extra people with you, too. All right, bye-bye.